Hi, today I'll be reading the short story The City Mouse and the Country Mouse that's taken from the storybook Favorite Fairy Tales and Fables. Once upon a time, a city mouse went to visit his cousin in the country. They spent the day together and had a wonderful time. The country mouse showed his city cousin the beauties of nature, the bluebells and the daisies, the butterflies and the ladybugs. And he showed him the delicious food a mouse could find if he was clever. There were hazelnuts and fruits in the meadow. There were crunchy vegetables from neighboring gardens. The city mouse was used to much finer fare, but he had a wonderful time. And to say thank you to his country cousin, he invited the country mouse to visit him in his big city home. When the country mouse came to visit, the first thing the city mouse showed him was the pantry, where the food was stored. The country mouse was amazed. "I've never seen anything like it," he said. "Are all these wonderful things for eating?" "Of course," came the reply. "Be my guest." So the two started to feast. The country mouse tried not to stuff himself, but it was hard. Everything tasted so good. "You're the luckiest mouse I've ever met," said the country mouse. Suddenly, the country mouse heard the sound of heavy footsteps. "Run for it," the city mouse whispered, and they ran just in time. Within an inch of them was the lady of the house's large foot. What a fright! Luckily, the lady went away again, so the mice could continue their feast. But the country mouse's appetite was not quite what it had been before. "Don't worry," his city cousin told him. "She's gone. Now for the honey. Have you ever tasted honey?" "Yes, once, a long time ago," the country mouse replied. He was trying to sound like a mouse of the world, for actually he had never tasted honey at all. "Well, taste some more," the city mouse urged. And when he did, oh my, it was sweet and gooey and so good. "I've never tasted anything so delicious in my whole life," the country mouse exclaimed. Suddenly, there came the sound of footsteps once again, thumping down the hall. By now, the country mouse knew what this meant, and he raced for a hiding place. The city mouse was close behind. The man of the house had come to fetch some bottles. When he saw the spilled honey, he groaned. "Those mice! I thought they were gone for good. I'll send the cat." Even after the man had left the pantry, the mice trembled with fear. It was not only the man's sudden visit that had given them a fright. It was the words, "I'll send the cat." And sure enough, soon after the mice heard a creaking sound. Out of the dim light glowed a pair of horrid yellow eyes. Then the country mouse saw it was a large cat. The country mouse was sure that he could hear the beating of his heart. He covered his ears and tried to forget the cat. "Be calm, nothing will happen to us. We are safe, hidden away here." And luckily he was right. The cat discovered a juicy bit of sausage on the floor and forgot all about the mice. After he had eaten it, he was so full and padded out to take a nap. As soon as the cat left and the danger was past, the country mouse shook his city cousin's paw. "Thanks so much for everything," he told the city mouse. "But I must rush off. I can't stand all these shocks. I'd rather sit down to a simple meal of a few acorns in peace than face a spread of delicious food danger all around. I'm going home," and that's exactly what he did. Thank you.